Hey you, yeah you. Before we get this video started, I just want to say a thank you for those who have been a member of my Patreon. If you want to be a member of my Patreon, leave a link in the description down below right here. And there's a list right here of all the people who have been a member or a following member of the Patreon to help keep this channel alive. I would appreciate if you do show your support, guys. You guys are awesome, and I really thank you for your support. Also, commissions are open, so if you want to commission for me to draw something for you, go to my DeviantArt page right here as well, in the link in the description, and I'll draw something for you. But make sure you hopefully follow the rules in my Patreon on my Patreon and commission, so you can get we can get it on the list for me to draw something for you guys. I would really appreciate it if you do, and yeah. As always, take care, and have a great day, and let's start the video, shall we? What is up, YouTube? Hobidon here, and today we're going to do another IDW comic review. This is issue 33 of the Sonic the Hedgehog IDW issue, and where we last left off from issue 32, the heroes have won. So it's basically a happy ending, and I bet you I was noticing this is a Halloween theme since it's the October. I thought I might get into the spirit of it, so I hope you enjoyed a little background here. So yeah, let's get on to issue 33. We're gonna make this a quick one, where we start off in his workshop, Tails' workshop, as the heroes are trying to figure out how to fix Omega due to the damages. Amy recovering his body parts and hoping to find one of the Mad Doctor's bases to find basically a diagram of how Omega is fixed. Our favorite blue hero got an idea that he saw one of his bases during his runs. Amy was thinking about joining him until one of the funniest moments. They say, yeah, it's a dark, creepy, abandoned old base, and that kind of got her to not want to be interested in. I really like interactions like that. She's not as fangirly as she was like in the 4Kids era, which is good because probably one of the worst versions of Amy I did not like about. And seeing how there's a funny side to her, say, oh, never mind then. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Rouge the Bat thought of an idea that there's a way to get other parts for Omega. They head to the White Park. I believe it's a level from Sonic 4, or literally the tip of the iceberg with a roller coaster place from Sonic 4. And there's going to be a Chao racing tournament there. Winner will get the prizes, and I believe their champion is there. I wonder who the champion might be. Rouge wants to know how does she knows. Amy wants to know how does Rouge know a lot about this. Rouge has been around and has been around a lot lately. All they need is a call Vanilla houses. They need Cream's help. Amy was hoping that if Vanilla would let Cream join them on their little adventure trip, to help out Omega and get some parts to help fix him up. Vanilla at first is not sure about it yet. Then she also wanted to get parts to help fix Gamrel, which Gamrel replies that he's working fine. But Cream wants to help out Gamrel as well. So Vanilla decides, sure, as long as they're safe, because knowing Vanilla, she is right about one thing. You know how dangerous adventures could be. I wouldn't be too worried about that, because Cream has her fair share of adventures. Check out Sonic Advance 2 and 3 and Heroes. Then again, Sega hasn't done much with the characters, because they always keep playing the same blue character. Speaking of blue character, Sonic and Tails are into an abandoned egg base near the forest Windmill Village. Tails wants to know, how does he know about this place? He replied that he spotted it due to his laps around the whole place. Wonder why Eggman abandoned this place, as the Blue Hedgehog decides to tease him that maybe it's abandoned by ghosts of badniks. I like the little fun interaction with these two. They're like big brother and little brother. And we see unfamiliar silhouette running by behind him. Maybe he weren't too far off about the ghost being there. As they go deeper into the base, they manage to find a computer terminal. Sonic is a bit creeped out by the broken robot parts and the Sonic and Tails doll. This is a reference from Sonic Adventure 1 when you play as Omega. And some, target practice. And something or someone is watching them. Meanwhile, we meet up with the girls as they're heading up to White Park, the White Park of the amusement park. Amy in her little car, which is a reference to one of the race car racings. And Amy Rose, as she was talking about how things have changed after they've gone through a lot in the restoration, they almost crashed, but luckily they didn't, as we see our favorite black hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog, going typical. I'm gonna try and voice Shadow's voice here, as Amy Rose telling him what is he doing here. Shadow goes, none of your concern. And Amy wants to know if she wants to help fix Omega. Shadow's response, not interested. I'm not interested. Amy Rose is saying why he has to be such a grump. Rouge is saying, don't take it too personal, that's as polite as he can get. To be fair, I never liked that Shadow's edgy personality. You can be cool and dark, but also caring, but being a complete jerk is not. Being a complete jerk is not cool at all. Being a complete douchebag toward your friends and being heartless just for the sake of being edgy and cool is not cool. I don't know why Sega wants to make him a complete jerk, written him that way. I mean, you can be a cool anti-hero, but also caring at the same time. You can make it work, Sega. Just stop ruining your character. As we get to the place, and it's a very lovely, it looks like a hotel, if I must say. The Chao races is inside the building. Everyone's get ready, and this hooded figure walks away. I don't know what's that all about. As Omo Chao announces that to sign up their Chaos to start the race, as the races are beginning soon, Rouge and Cream decide to sign up for her. Rouge decides to go undercover with her name, being known as Finette. I forgot. Finette. That's how Rouge's disguised name. As we know that children aren't allowed to basically participate, Rouge decides to participate for her. As this is adorable. It's like any other Chao races. I miss the Chao races in Adventure 2. Cream the rabbit doesn't like it when Rouge has to lie about that. Rouge saying a little white lie never hurt them about it. Oh, you'll be surprised, Rouge. And as we see, as they get ready for the races, Rouge is noticed in the guy known as Clutch. Clutch, the possum, is the name of the new character. This little mafia-looking guy. He is a possum. I'm guessing he's the reigning champion. As the races starts, the Chaos immediately start racing. As we see Cheese running at high speeds, he gets attacked by a dart Chao. He gets attacked by a dart Chao, which knocks him off the water, causing him to lose his spot. As Cheese is trying her best, Cream is cheering her on that we believe in you, and I really love Amy Rose's competitive side, gonna knock him dead. I really love that competitive side of Amy, which we see more of that in games, not when she gets angry over Sonic all the time. I'm really tired of the 4Kids. It's not a healthy relationship. As Cheese made it to qualify, he's managed to qualify for the next races. Cheese looked worried, seeing the other Chao, the dark Chao that caused them problems. That happens to be Clutch the Possum's Chao. Why does this Chao look like Shadow for some reason? I think he might have got Shadow's Chao. As they're about to head off and plan out for the next race, they meet up with Clutch. Clutch greets them as usual and hopes to see Rouge the Bat for a little meeting. About the Chao races. And as the next page, they decide to head on out for the next, and as they rest up, Rouge meets up with the guy, and looks like this place looks hoarded with treasures and tools. We see Clutch without his coat, and he's got a nice fancy suit, I must say. They talk about business, and Clutch knows that you're Rouge the Bat. You know that you're the world's greatest thief. Rouge prefers the term treasure hunter, as he wants to make a deal about being a Chao trainer, hoping that he would train Cheese the Chao teaming up as part of the team in these races. Rouge the Bat says she'll have to think it over. He gives her the time, as Rouge and Omega have the little moment that Omega wants to know, you're not giving them Cheese the Chao, are you? Rouge says, of course not, but they best, play their cards right. As Rouge and Omega plan something out, as I'm not sure what they did in that room, Rouge heads out, this hooded figure comes from out of nowhere, and apparently Rouge is taken by surprise by who the figure is. We meet up with Shadow the Hedgehog on the outside of the White Park. In his own words, he's thinking, another dead end. Not into the doctor's work here. Just petty games and fetal amusements. I guess the rumors about the bot trader were just false. What are Amy and Rouge doing here? With Cream, too. I could. No, not my problem. And he shows that he does care. He does care. Like, he wants to help, but he said, you know what, never mind, they got this. It's not my concern. As we see a familiar figure that looks like the hooded figure before, but glowing yellow for some strange reason, Shadow decides to give chase, thinking the guy would really escape from him. But apparently he glows blue and outruns Shadow. Shadow grabs him, and then the figure turns red. I don't know what's going on here. Who is this guy? And as Shadow is really taken by surprise that this red aura gives him super strength, and the issue ends with Shadow falling from the house with the unknown figure. I'm not sure what Shadow is facing here. Overall, that is issue 30. That is issue 33. Basically a slice of life, a break from Eggman. We're not sure what's gonna happen, but I'm guessing we're gonna have to wait with issue 34. As Sonic and Tails are trying to find a way to fix Omega, and Rouge, Cream, and Cheese, and Amy are trying to win parts for Omega and Gemerol in these Chao races. Shadow is hunting down a mystery of this unknown figure. So I guess we'll figure out later on in the next issue. Overall, I hope you enjoyed this little review. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more, and hit the notification bell for more IDW Sonic reviews. Let me know in the comments down below, what were your thoughts on this issue? What got your interest? Take care, have a great day, be safe, and most importantly, stay frosty and stay healthy out there. Catch you all later.
Boss, I'd like a word.
How about scram? Or 2 words. Scram kid. Or 17. Get out of my office in 2.3 seconds or I'll staple you to a flagpole.
How did you count so... Like, never mind.